Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoo. The minions with me this evening are Adam,
Hello.
Tyr,
What up?
and I can't remember, unfortunately. Angela, are
He's a
you
traveling exhibit.
traveling
I'm
exhibit?
an exhibit. Yeah.
Okay, and traveling exhibit, Angela.
Hello.
And of course, as it is once again a Friday, but not the first Friday of the month, I am the keeper for this evening, Sanguine. How are all of you doing tonight?
Quite well. How are you?
I'm doing tickety boo. And Tyr, is your groan going to be the only answer to how you're doing tonight?
It's cold. I had to work today. Yeah. But other than that, I'm fine.
My cold weather, you son of a bitch.
Mm.
It's like
I would gladly give it back if your ass come fucking take it.
Yeah, but
Let's
you're
see.
Boston area, right?
how fucking hot is it right now? Yeah, it's almost in the 50s.
Dude, it
Oh
feels
God, that's hot. It's fucking cold.
There's something profoundly wrong with you. if
No,
you
it's
think
not
all
profoundly
that
wrong with me. It's profoundly
Um,
wrong with you.
I will point out that 50 is cold for me too, but I'm also California people. So
Oh, yeah.
Which
she's
just
super Western.
assumes that there's something profoundly wrong with you. I mean, you're living in California.
I live in California because the weather is too cold and painful anyplace else.
I know. I just always have to tease people when they live in California or certain other locations. And
like
speaking of
Colorado?
teasing people that live in certain other locations, how's it going in Chirac?
Well, apparently we are getting some severe storm shit coming. So
Oh, you guys are also in the massive storm cloud?
yeah, I guess it shifted to the right.
Mm.
Because I think we're up where I am. I'm supposed to get thunderstorms, fairly severe thunder and windstorms all night.
Ugh.
We've had rain and thunder and hail for the last 3 days. So
Ouch.
Rain, thunderstorms, lightning,
maybe
tornadoes.
since Tuesday,
Smog.
however many days
Ugh.
that is.
I can't deal with all that shit.
Yeah, you just have to deal with the fucking rats everywhere.
Oh, the street puppies. I don't mind the street puppies.
No, nobody wants street rats. Get out of
They're
here.
not street rats. They're street puppies. There's a difference.
Roof rats.
They're sewer puppies.
No, they're street puppies.
There's too many
Like
of them
you-
fit in the sewers anymore where he is, so they're just everywhere.
Exactly. And and up in the on the East Coast where they are, they walk out in the streets.
Oh no, they let them loose on the streets.
They don't let them loose. They just
I
walk
don't
out there.
think that it's a matter of them being let loose. They just exist, Adam.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. What's the name of the movie where it's the guy who is like fucking Pied Piper powers?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Just Pied Piper.
I have no
It
clue.
begins with, I want to say a W. It's like Wilbur or something like that.
Oh, Wilbur. Wilbur.
It is Wilbur?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he has the rat friends and he used the
No.
rat to kill people.
It's Willard. Thank
Willard.
you.
That's
Oh,
what-
Willard.
okay.
Yeah, that's with the
Close
Wilbur
enough.
is the pig.
No,
Yeah.
no. Wilbur's not the
is
pig.
the pig in Charlotte.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Wilbur is a pig as well.
And
whoever-
the reason you
the
connected
act-
him with
no,
rats was because of Templeton.
the actor who played the dad in Back to the Future.
Crispin Glover.
Yes, he was in Willard. And wait, Isn't there a Michael
Who
Jackson
was
song?
in the remake of
Yeah,
Willard, actually?
You and I,
Okay.
my friend.
No. The name of the song is Ben.
Whoa! Wait.
Because Ben was in number one, the Willard movie that you're talking about was actually a remake of a sequel to a movie called The Rats.
Okay, hold on.
The
So am
original
I gonna
movie
take?
was called
Am
The
I gonna
Rats,
start taking notes again?
and it was about a guy named Willard. Um,
See, I'm glad that someone else knew what the fuck I was talking about while I was bumblefucking my way through it until.
I was close
dude.
enough.
who
That's
for
why-
some
dude.
reason
Dude,
was
that's why
able to
Angela's awesome.
was able to like herd rats, and he had one particular that was like his best friend, and that one was named Ben. Then there was a sequel called Ben. It was called like Ben and the Rats.
Same difference.
And then they did the remake, which was called Willard, which was with Crispin Glover.
Same difference.
And he starred in Upside Down and Back to the Future 2. Well, not really him. That was not him.
I don't know about Oh yeah, no, that wasn't him. That was actually a guy in prosthetics to look like him.
Yeah.
But he was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Wait.
Not Friday the
Three?
13th, part 3. Not Nightmare on Elm Street. Where I learned that man should never dance.
Okay.
Ever.
Did he go the full Elaine, or?
That's true. He at least danced to.
Sort of seemed like he
together.
was seizing.
So- It was the full Elaine then.
I don't know what that is.
The Elaine.
In Seinfeld.
Oh,
Elaine
I
Bennis.
didn't watch Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Oh.
in Seinfeld, the female lead is named Elaine.
Elaine. Yeah, I do know that.
She dances like she's being electrocuted.
She has no rhythm, and
She has anti-rhythm.
She probably watched Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and decided to use that as her.
Whatever she has it in
on.
spades.
Sorry.
You're riding. Whatever she has in spades.
Yeah, it's like, you know how there's the verbal Tourette's and then there's the kinetic Tourette's?
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone will have twitches. It's like she had full body kinetic Tourette's whenever she got on a dance floor.
Oh, wow.
And she gave zero fucks about it.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like Crispin Glover in Friday the 13th, Part 3.
Okay.
Oh, was it Part 3 or was it Part 4?
It was zero fucks were given.
It might have been Part 4.
I always confuse Nightmare and Friday the 13th, which one's which. And I don't know why, because if I think about it for a moment, then I remember which one's which. But I always confuse them when I first start to think about them.
I have to remember Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street is on the ground that I hang out with Mitch Nemo. And that's Mitch Nemo's favorite horror movie.
It was Friday the 13th, Part 4. Not Part 3.
Part
Okay.
4.
I agree with you on the week being over. Rotten. It's supposed to stop raining tomorrow. I'm so happy.
Oh, I hope we get.
I love the rain. I do, but after
No, I love summer rain. I fucking hate winter rain.
I love rain. I don't care if it's summer or winter. I love the rain. I just
No,
Hold on.
it hurt.
Do
It
you-
is killing me right now.
Do you love the rains down in Africa?
no, you bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh no!
But have you been through the desert on a horse with no name? And did it
No, I
feel
haven't
good to be
been-
out of the rain?
I haven't been through the desert with a horse and no name, but there's a huge difference, world of difference of winter rain and summer rain. Winter rain can become fucking snow,
Which is beautiful and amazing.
which is cold as fuck and annoying. And a winter rainstorm can become a blizzard easily.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you, Tyr.
No, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, there's a lot wrong with me. That's given.
Snow is fantastic.
Yeah, snow is the devil.
As long as you don't have to shovel it out, snow is fantastic.
No,
If you have to shovel it out, or if you have to drive, snow sucks. If you don't have to drive and you just get to enjoy it and you don't have to shovel it, snow's amazing.
Snow is terrible. If I could, I would live. I would live in a place that's warm all year round.
And if
I miss the snow.
I'll trade you.
I can't. It will kill me.
I repeat the previous comment. I'll trade you.
Yeah, how does that work?
You take my snow, and I'll just absorb all your heat.
Dude, snow's fun if you don't have to,
No,
go
snow
out.
isn't fun.
Yeah.
Oh, when
It's
I
cold
lived in
and wet.
when I was a kid, I loved the snow. Like, even shoveling the snow. You should have seen, like, 6 and 7-year-old Angela trying to shovel the walk.
No, I hate
Also-
shoveling in the snow.
By the way, did anyone else get the feeling like Tyr's going to go off and just slaughter a village full of Eskimo?
Whoa.
Yes.
Because he started doing the Anakin, but with snow.
I hate the snow. It's cold and wet.
It gets
So
all
he
It's
over.
fucking everywhere.
He would have to go off and slaughter the snow people. And
Hold
what
on.
group
So
is more the snow people than the Eskimo?
hold on, Sanguine.
Because I can
So
stand.
is Tyr providing you with the delicious dish that we are gonna have for this evening's meal?
Oh, my dinner tonight is going to be a bit
Oh,
of
okay.
salmon that I'm about to start prepping up here in a moment. I just sliced up some zucchini that I'm currently browning up in a pan. And then I'm also going to slice up some onion, some mushroom, throw that in. So I'll have this nice little pan roasted zucchini, mushroom, onion saute with a beautiful pound of salmon. That is a wild caught salmon, so I'm just going to very quickly sear off the surfaces so that the inside is still that rare, medium rare that you can do with wild caught salmon and is delicious.
Hold on, but a full pound?
Yeah, I eat a pound of meat every meal.
I mean, he is a dwarf. He had to keep his dwarven strength up.
That's
Hey.
an awful lot.
I need to actually increase my protein because I've been exercising more recently, and I've had so I do plasma donations every so often.
Oh,
And
yeah.
last
Wait,
time I did
what?
plasma, I do plasma donations just for a bit of extra cash and also because they help people. And I'm terrified of needles, so it's a way of me getting used to needles.
Okay, hold on. You're terrified of needles, but you
I
Actively
willingly
go
go to
and-
get stabbed, yes.
yeah, how does that work?
Same way that I was terrified of public speaking, so my response was I'm going to join choir and I'm going to act in the same
Hold
year.
on, sir. Are you? What kind of choir are you going on? Because
He's a talented thespian.
Oh, I
let
did.
me join you, sir. You know me.
I did concert choir in college, remember?
No, I don't remember. I wasn't with you in college.
You weren't there with me, but I mentioned it before.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I did concert
You gotta remember
choir.
saying when the weed has fried his brain just a little,
Hey,
so he doesn't
no,
quite remember shit.
it's just some of the files are scattered, maybe over here and there,
But yeah, I did.
Sanguine singing choir. Okay.
They allowed dwarves to sing. Ugh,
Yeah, I
where's
did
the world
concert
coming to?
choir in college, and I did theater a little bit in college. So I started that because I went, I kind of feel uncomfortable with public speaking. So my sort of personality is when I feel uncomfortable with something or when it worries me, I go, okay, let me just throw myself into the deep end. I'll figure it out. And I do.
I have to applaud that Sanguine. I can't do that.
Yeah. So with doing the plasma donations, every so often they check your blood protein levels and a few other things to make sure that you're still good to donate. And with me increasing the amount that I've been working out, I have again reached a point, I do this every so often, where despite eating a pound of meat every meal that I eat, and also drinking protein shakes occasionally, I go hypoproteinemia. So I have reduced protein concentration in my blood.
Oh.
Because there's two things that are needed when you're exercising in order to actually gain muscle. You need protein and you need testosterone. I've actually been able to exercise myself to the point where I popped low T despite being 6'1", massive beard, just hairy, giant, dwarven man.
Wow.
Because at the time that I did that, I was exercising 5 days a week, and I was at the point where I was doing 300 pounds at 50 reps a set bench. So, yeah, consume the testosterone that my body was producing to the point where I started to go low T due to exercise.
Mm.
I'm not hitting exercise quite that hard, but I'm... Oh, go ahead.
That's a new one for me. My ex was very short from like overdoing it on weights. But
oh yeah, you can compress your spine.
Short people got no reason to. Short people got
That's like,
no reason to live.
as I said, I'm 6'1" normally. If I wear my weight vest and exercise for a good chunk of a night, by the time that I'm about to go to sleep, I'm down to like 5'10" and a half.
wow.
Because over the day, you shrink slightly due to gravity. If you strap on over 100 pounds of weight, you shrink more.
Excuse me.
Charming.
Whoa.
But yeah,
That's the revenge of the salad I just had.
I eat a fuck ton of protein.
Well, I am 5'8", which around here is incredibly tall.
Especially for when? Considering U.S. average is 5'5", if I remember correctly.
My roommate has been well drilled in this because I used to turn around and tease her for being short. She's 5'4". which happens to be exactly the average height for a woman.
Oh, women have shrunk.
I am 5'8", which happens to be exactly the average height for a man.
Is that in your local area? Because I could have sworn in the U.S. it was 5'5" and then 5'9" for.
Oh, sweet Lord, hope it's 5'5".
Height for men in the U.S. 5'9" for men.
Okay. I do know that she was going with world average.
World average.
Oh, women have shrunk. They are only 5'4" now.
Ah. Hey, what kind of keyboard are you typing with?
Dwarves.
I'm using a Black Widow X version 4.
Dude, worldwide its average height is 5 feet 7.5 inches.
Yep. Yeah, with men in the US, like I said, it's currently 5'9", but that's because there's two groups that are dragging the average down ridiculously. And that is Asian and Hispanic men.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Because if I remember correctly, let me quickly pull up the size chart. Yeah, it's for non-Hispanic white men, they're 5'10" or 5'11". For black men, I think they're 5'11". And then for... Oh, no, sorry. Non-Hispanic black is 5'9". That's shorter than I remembered. And then non-Hispanic Asian and Hispanics are both 5'7". So they're the ones that drag the average down slightly. But that is always interesting to go back and look at the different height breakdowns. And most of it for both Asian and Hispanic is the adolescent nutrition. Because if you look at, I think it's the third generation typically, they trend back up to the national average. Or above. Because if you don't feed yourself right, or feed your children right, rather, when they're young, they don't grow very tall.
Yeah. That booby milk isn't given enough nutrients.
Yep, if you don't have the nutrients to grow, you don't.
Yep.
The other main issue is if you break your bones in the wrong place, that also really fucks up your height.
Yeah, it really does.
Because you can break a bone in a growth plate, and then in the healing of that broken bone, that growth plate can fuse early.
Mm-hmm.
Which then caps how long that bone will get.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, one boob is a little bit lower, and it's not producing the current nutrients
Adam?
that needed. What?
None beats us.
Stop now.
Adam,
What?
continue. Do it. Adam,
Okay.
don't be afraid of her.
Here, you are
I'll back
not
it.
one to tell somebody else not to be afraid of me.
I'm not scared. Don't be afraid of her.
You're a liar.
We can take her. She can't kill us
both
both.
now because
Hold on.
there are two of you ganging up on me.
Okay, first off, I'm not ganging up on no one. I'm just going to the logical equation of if there is the instance of uh,
If there's an instance of a growth plate break, what you end up with is the person will grow lopsided.
Adam,
Okay.
we're stronger together than we are apart.
so
Because
instead of sharp cheddar, it's Gouda. So that's what we're going at.
Because, yeah, if you have a growth plate fracture of the right leg, then your right leg will be shorter than your left leg because your left leg will continue to grow.
But hold on, how is that gonna affect the child? You see,
Oh,
a
it's
child
if
that's
the break is
suckling-
in the
hold on,
child.
hold on. A child that's suckling on a titty that's providing mozzarella,
It
string
has
cheese.
nothing to
it
do
is.
with that, Adam.
Well,
What?
we're
What?
talking about
No.
It,
a different
it
type
can have
of-
to do with the nutrition rate or the nutritional content of breast milk, but that is not as important as a bit after that
No,
when you get
he's
into young
Right.
adolescence.
he's
and we could go the
trying to
opposite
make a
eye
joke
side.
about the imbalance in breast size in most women.
Yeah, one
Angela,
is
why do you
one
gotta-
is usually bigger
you
than
don't
the
have to
other.
explain the joke. Why do you gotta
Apparently, I
interrupt?
did because you were gonna keep going.
I was gonna try and see how far I can go. That's a joke. Oh, Angela, I'm sitting here showing you that it's a fake thumb, and I'm not really removing my thumb.
I wouldn't do that. I like magic.
You
tricks.
are doing
I
it.
don't like bad
You
jokes.
are doing it right now. I am trying to do a magic trick. Yeah, booby milk could congeal some cottage cheese, and there you go. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting here having to battle over how did you really slice that woman in half? How did you, Adam? What the fuck?
Thank you, Rotten. Rotten
Yeah,
gave me a bat.
no fucking bat. The bat in the boob.
Did you try to do it vertically? Because that doesn't work out very
It
well.
doesn't work. Well,
Again, we ain't gotta be scared of her. Remember, she's older than us, so we don't have to outrun her. We just gotta outlast her.
so what does that mean? Do we gotta all combine our
No,
Life?
just endurance.
timelines and fucking?
She won't have to run after us, and once she's tired from running, we'll strike.
Well, obviously she's
Here,
taking a bat to all of our
Neither
boobs.
you
So what are
nor
we doing?
Adam would be able to
What?
keep running away
That's a
without
lot.
wanting to come back and see if I'm still mad at you.
I'm
Whoa.
clever.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Are we
I
still
had
live?
birdies.
Yes,
Wait a
we're
minute.
still live.
I had birdies. I'll just put it to you like this. I have birdies. I will use my birdies.
Are you just becoming the fucking hobo king from goddamn John Wick?
No. So
God,
wait, hold on. So this is the story of my birdies. So at work one day, and just having a shitty day at work, and my mom called me, and then we just got into this big ass argument over the phone about something stupid, and it is the only time I can very vividly remember calling my mom a bitch. And by the time I realized mind you, I spent like an entire month at my girlfriend's house, and I sent my cousins at my little birdies to sound out my mother, like to see how pissed she still was. So, Angela, I will use my birdies.
He will sacrifice his cousins to you, apparently.
No, I'm not gonna sacrifice my cousins to her. They're clever. They know how to maneuver and do shit.
He thinks
mean-
he's Snow White.
I see it, but
No, I don't think I'm no
also-
way. I just think I have my birdies, and that's what I've
Well,
ever since then. They've been my birdies.
I'm with you, Terry, because I see your avatar, and I agree. That is something that yes, there will be birdies, and they will be sent.
Yes, like I said, again, Angela, it is just outlasting you, outlasting your anger. That's all. We ain't gotta stand there and just be pummeled and attacked. Like again, I was just sending my birdies and have my birdies do my scouting. And the reason why I call them my birdies is because they're one's name is Tweety and the other one is literally called named Robin. So my birdies.
One of them is going to be too worried about where the putty tat is.
Okay.
No, she's not.
So we're gonna move past the the height discussion because that is unfortunately what led to the breast discussion.
But tits are awesome.
Hey, if she's the right height and you're the right height, you don't have to look down or look up. It's just look forward.
Again. Nope. I trust them to do their job because they do their job and they will continue to do their job. My birdies don't lie. And they have little birdies that I can send out at you.
Dude, my birdies don't lie. Sounds like a song title.
It sounds like a song title or a euphemism.
Well, yeah, well, that's true. Aren't they both the same? Sanguine.
Yes.
Was there any topics that comes to mind you might want to chit chat? I could have sworn we had something before.
Well, there's one, and it's the one that I named the stream after, because there have been some interesting hills to die on that people have taken up recently. The most recent one is probably the most baffling to me. So, you guys heard about the one Palestinian protester, as certain people will put it. The more accurate way of expressing it was the Hamas supporter.
The foreign national.
That is a Syrian foreign national that is having their green card canceled.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
And people are freaking out because it's a human rights violation. What happened to freedom of speech? And this is right. Oh, go ahead.
They are actively supporting a terrorist organization.
Yep.
And he's not an American citizen, so he doesn't. He can say, we can revoke his privileges whenever we feel like it.
Also, do you remember when Colombia had the Palestinian protest in the past few years, where they ended up illegally detaining, other people would just call this fucking a hostage situation, with the janitorial staff of the college? So a couple years ago, there was a protest by a student group on Columbia University. The student group was CAUD, I want to say it is. It's like CUAD or CAUD. I can't remember which way. But that's the organization that this chap is a major figure of. He denies that he's in the leadership, but there's a lot of shit saying, yeah, he was leadership for the organization, especially since he was their primary spokesperson, their main negotiator, and several other things. So why did they have to have a main negotiator, one might ask? Well, it's because at one point, I want to say it was 2, maybe 3 years ago. I want to say it was 2, though. They ended up having a pro-Palestinian protest. And their pro-Palestinian protest involved them storming into one of the college buildings and not allowing anyone to leave it as they issued their demands. Like I said, most people would call this a hostage situation because they have just stormed a building taken people against their will, held them there, or they haven't taken, they just held people against their will in the building, and then negotiated for their release. He was the one who negotiated for the group that was doing it because he's, according to a lot of documentation, one of the leaders of that group. He denies that he's a leader of that group despite almost every bit of footage of that group protesting. He is the one person who isn't wearing a mask in the group normally. He's also the person who is doing all of the talking. So typically when you find a group like that, the leader is the one talking. And there's other reasons to think that he's involved in the leadership. This group also put out a message saying that they were calling for the total eradication of Western civilization.
Yeah, no, go home.
Yep. And a bunch of other interesting bits. So one of the other bits that he was involved in was they did a protest at the school library, if I remember the location correctly, where all of the members of COWD, except for this guy, were again in their normal LARPing as Hamas attire. And they were handing out propaganda pamphlets that were legitimately from Hamas's propaganda wing at the university while this guy was actively saying Hamas slogans and advocating for Hamas in that protest as well. So there's been a long-standing statute when it comes to our visas and green cards and everything like that, which is, if you are a supporter of a known terrorist organization, you do not qualify for a green card or a visa. And if you already have a green card or a visa, supporting them or being found to have supported them is grounds for the termination of that green card or visa. So, under the current administration, they went, hey, this guy has all of these clear bits of advocating for and supporting Hamas, which is an internationally recognized terrorist organization. So we're terminating his green card. And now there's protests happening in the country. People saying that it is suppressing his free speech to terminate his green card. By the way, this policy, like I said, it's been on the books for a while, at least a few decades now. And it has literally been used in order to deport and terminate the green cards of thousands. This isn't the first time. It isn't even remotely the first time. But people are acting like this has never happened. So like I said, it's an interesting hill people have chosen to die on.
It's really ridiculous.
Hey, you want to die on that hill?
Me?
Go right ahead.
Yeah,
you.
I'm like going, I'll die on the get the hell out of my country. Why do you want me dead hill?
Yep.
Well, I mean, again, if they want to go up and die on that hill, I'm more than willing to let them do that.
Yeah, it's just absolutely baffling. And people are going after other facets of this. So one of the things that the current administration has put forward is potentially using AI in order to assist in going through all of the documents and history and online presence of people that are applying for green cards. And people are freaking out about that. I can kind of understand that to one extent.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Which is why I said I can kind of understand it to one extent, because if you're worried about, well, is AI the best tool for this job? That I have some sympathy towards. Because to my mind, the AI should never be the arbiter of that, using it as a means of putting in their information and going, can you find any instance of them doing XYZ? And then it pops up those instances, and then you go and you look into those instances to find out whether they are factual or whether it's taken out of context. For instance, if I was put into that system and it pulled up the fact that I had said the total eradication of Western culture, and then they pull up the little bit ago when I said that and go, oh, he was talking about someone else saying that.
Mm-hmm.
That I could understand, having an issue with it being AI. But it seems like a lot of people will start by saying, well, I have a problem that it's AI. And also, why are we excluding people that support Hamas?
No.
Because they're a designated terrorist organization. And that's the part that pisses me off. Because, like I said, I can understand going, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it being an AI. Absolutely. Makes sense. AI is only as good as the person programming it. And even then, ask any programmer. Programmers constantly are going, I don't know why this shit works, but it does. So it has bugs. And it has bugs everywhere. So being concerned that, well, it might come back with false positives. Yep, I understand that it might come back with false positives. That's why I would say have someone check everything that it pops up. Don't just go, well, the AI said so. Nope. Let's get rid of them.
All right.
But having the AI just be a tool in their belt in order to comb through all the information, that's where AI does a fairly fucking good job when it's programmed right. And of course, you have all the normal issues with any AI. How do you program it? What are the parameters of the programming? Because if you have, for example, DeepSeek, the Chinese AI, it has a series of questions that if you ask it, it will just pull solely from CCP governmental documents.
Huh.
So you ask it about Taiwan, and its references will be Chinese Communist Party documents about Taiwan. So it will do all the normal stuff of the Chinese Communist Party, where they will say Taiwan is awaiting repatriation, effectively. Reunification, rather. So that type of shit, fairly obvious when that type of fuckery is going on. And that needs to be guarded against. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But just going, well, AI shouldn't be used. That is a bit strange to me because it's a tool. Just like any tool, it has use cases.
It can be used for good or evil.
Yep.
And I prefer to use AI for evil.
I prefer to use AI for the good, and I view the continued hegemony of the United States as good.
I prefer to use it, even I do view the hegemony of the United States as a good. But I still want to use it for evil.
So we now know that Tyr is going to invest heavily in DeepSeek.
No, Tyr is not going to invest heavily in DeepSeek. I just
But
want to
that
do evil.
would be doing it for evil.
No, I want to do everything for evil. There's not a good thing I want to do today. Again, I had a shitty day at work, so I want to do evil. Like I want to see the world burn mode right now. Like, I'm
just invest in DeepSeek then.
no, I want to see the world burn. I don't want to destroy it.
What do you think, Tyr?
What do you think happens when you burn something?
It burns.
Fire is one of the most common means of destruction, Tyr.
No, I want to see it burn, not destroy it. There's the difference.
So you want the ever-flaming torch?
Yes.
Tyr has broken the functionality of my ability to speak.
Oh God, Tyr hasn't done that before.
He just wants the ever-burning torch, so it is a constant flame without any consumption.
Yeah, it's like a tire fire. It's like, setting a tire on fire. I just want to let it burn for the next 100 years.
No, setting a tire on fire, it burns the tire. That tire is destroyed. Also, anything or one inside the tire is destroyed.
Oh, so that's what happened to that homeless guy
I
sleeping in there.
think that is what Tyr is going for. He's looking for more bodies to raise.
He's trying to do some necklacing.
Mm-hmm.
No. I refuse to acknowledge that I'm going to do some necrocy. I'm not doing that. On the ground, that last time I told somebody that scribe vanished into the dark side of the moon. So no, I'm not doing that. Nope.
Tyr Lichman is looking to lich.
Excuse me, that's not my name.
It is now.
That is not Lichman. No. That is not my name. Good madam. No, that is not.
Don't trust those dark magicians over there.
Don't trust those dark magicians over there.
Wow.
Why do you think I got the weird eye thing going? That product, it's starting to, go bad. I gotta get a new one.
But
I just realized there's a lot of Scribe banished me to the moon. Kefki has my bones in a box, or depending on the continuity, she's giving the box to Assassin, or I'm over the top of a volcano in a giblet, and just being a cranky ass bones
In a giblet?
A gibbet.
A gibbet, yes.
I was gonna say, what does this have to do with bird innards?
Yeah. Giblet is a type of bird innard.
Well, gibbet. Over a gibbet. And just dangling over a precipice. I don't even know what the fuck I'm attached to. I don't even know what I'm attached to. I'm just over a precipice.
A gibbet or a gibbet. It can be pronounced either way. Not giblet, but gibbet.
Whatever. I'm over top a volcanic flow, keeping me from escaping.
Okay.
Why did you have to phrase it as volcanic flow? Now that just made me think that it's Mother Nature's menstruation.
Yeah, it's kind of a little weird.
It's a volcanic river. I've never shown y'all that gif I made. So Kefki made me a gif of me rocking back and forth, right?
Okay.
In my cage, and then I made a gif of me over top a volcanic precipice with moving lava with me going back and forth, pissed off.
Okay. I still say it made it sound like it was Gaia's menstrual cycle.
Wait a minute. Let me pull it up. Virtual. Put me on full screen.
Okay. There we go. Nice.
So it's just me being cranky on top of volcanic flow.
What are you even connected to?
I don't know. It's fire magic. We don't ask what
We
fire
haven't
magic
figured
does.
it out yet.
It's fire magic.
Kefki. We don't ask.
Kefki breaks reality in all strange ways. We don't know. We don't ask. I don't even know how to put me there.
Wait, what is it I'm looking at?
That
Here,
is
hanging in a cage over volcanic lava.
Yep.
And why?
Because that's what Kefki
Because Kefki is trying to keep him from screwing up the world.
And stay cranky.
It's the joke that I'm always pissed off because I can't destroy the world. So stay cranky.
Okay.
So the goal is to keep Tyr cranky so that the world is still alive.
No, the goal is to keep me in prison and away from things to keep the world alive.
And that
which
is
will
why
then
you're
keep
cranky,
you cranky.
correct?
Yes.
So keep Tyr cranky to keep the world alive.
I'll be free. And when I'm free, the world will burn. Sparta will burn to the ground.
Probably even more because you had to wait so long.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's kind of weird to have a white double person in terms of Kefki. White ferret.
Are we
and,
going there? Are we
yeah,
really
I am.
going there?
I mean, we're all white
and
underneath.
having Tyr and hanging in a cage. Hey, if that's
Dear,
what
your
you guys,
name is Toby.
if that's what you
We're
guys
all
want
white
to do,
underneath. It's not
Wow,
every
yeah.
black man is
I-
a white skeleton.
I think we have just renamed Tyr about 12 times today.
Adam, underneath every black man is a white skeleton dying to get out.
Okay.
It's true. Like I haven't seen black bones. I mean, I'm pretty sure they exist. I just haven't seen them, and I can't get to them because I'm over top of lava flow. Pissed off. In a cage, attached to whatever the fuck is attached to.
Tyr, you neglect to acknowledge the fact that it is better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Depending on who's doing pissing.
No, that's gross. That was too much information. I wasn't trying to fish for more than no. I was not. That was not a request for information.
I just said it depends who's doing the pissing.
No. Bad Tyr.
Bad Tyr. Yeah, see, Ryden gets it. He has some skeletal parts. He has some metal parts. I know. It's okay. Us undead people have to stick together. The living won't understand.
He isn't undead.
Rotten corpse. Enough said. He's undead.
Okay, he's kind of undead, but he's a different undead than you.
Well, yeah, he's a skeleton. I'm a lich. I chose to become this way.
You make more undeads.
I'm an arcane caster, and he's a ranger. Like that. There it is. I'm an arcane caster. One of these days, they'll make necromancy an official class in D&D.
See, you make
days.
more undeads on purpose. He just does it because he's hungry. I feel bad for him.
I wouldn't.
Hold on, wait. Rotten corpse makes more rotten corpse?
He's zombified. They did.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the whole biting thing.
Here like shit showers of the golden variety. No, I was just saying depending on who does the pissing. I've never said I never
That's
meant like
no.
I never
That's
hold
no.
on. I never meant like urination. Like if you're pissing on somebody, you know, when you're being a dick, sometimes it's worth it.
Tear,
Yes.
you didn't make it any better.
I wasn't trying to.
You did. You did not fix that thought.
I wasn't trying to fix it.
That's good because you
I was
failed.
I was trying to add more ambiguity to it.
No, you failed even worse because you just depicted where the piss was coming from.
I said being a dick to somebody.
Exactly.
Pervert. Get your mind out the gutter. And not everything's sexual, Angela.
I'm not the one that said it depends on where the piss is coming from.
Me and Mr. Adam can enjoy boobs on an aesthetic level because they're lovely. It doesn't have anything to do with sex, right, Mr. Adam?
Adam is smart man.
What's that?
I said we can enjoy boobs on an artistic level without it being sexual. Boobs is just awesome.
Hold on, wait. What is the question?
We can enjoy boobs on an artistic level. It doesn't have to be anything sexual. And I said boobs are just awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly. See?
You guys are so full of shit.
Well, Angela, I went to fucking art school. Are you fucking kidding me?
And my grandma was an artist.
Complaining.
I have to appreciate the curvature of the booba at some point. I have to. It's part of my job.
And that part of his job is a pleasure.
I mean, I'm working on, laptops and desktops and stuff like that. But the booba is on the mind. The curvature.
Exactly. It's an aesthetic thing. They're shaped perfectly.
You in yourself.
Do you want a second opinion? No. I could probably go find somebody who might also have been at an art school. He might also agree
see, the problem is Angela can't understand the beauty of a boob.
Listen, look, Angela, I don't think all we're saying is, I mean, at least what I was going through in art school is like, oh, the male guys, but then you go to the female form, it's like, whoa, yes, that is beauty, that is perfection, art. That is art.
How is that? No.
Yes.
No. Angela, have you seen the statue of David?
Yes, and it makes me distinctly uncomfortable.
Really?
Have you noticed that his elbow leans on the wrong knee? Da Vinci was actually,
that's the thinker.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the thinker. You're thinking of David, which is the one that's standing up.
Giant.
And still not. You've got to remember, it's got a 6-pack, and 6-packs gross me out.
She can't appreciate the artistic beauty of the male form. Okay.
No, I am totally okay with the male form.
It works. It works in what it's.
The 6-pack grosses me out.
No. It works in what it's supposed to be as a whole. So yes, he has a 6-pack, but that is the statue of David. It is a statue of male form.
Yes, it
is. You can tell that he was virtuous by his small penis.
Well, okay, look, it was cold.
Yeah. Big cock was considered savage back in olden times.
Look, obviously Michelangelo was kind of jelly. So no, it's it's a form. It's a description. It's a blip of the existence of these creators, the
And I
artists.
understand that.
at
And
the
if
time.
if you're talking about like Venus on a half shell or whatever,
Venus and a half shell.
it's not
power.
it's not her breasts that you're talking about. That's just part of her.
Yeah, no, it is the breast that I'm talking about because she's covering them up. Why are you covering 'em up, Venus? Come on,
And I believe it's
show me them nipples.
it's the birth of Venus or something to that effect.
I'm talking about Venus on a half shell, which is the
I don't
one
think that's the
where-
name of the picture.
There is the birth of Venus as well. There are several different Venus.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where she's coming out and there's a seashell and she's
Exactly, which is Venus on a half shell. Then there's the birth of Venus, which
Venus on the half shell is the book name, not the
The picture. Yeah,
the picture
the
is called different.
The birth of Venus. That's the name of the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a book called Venus on a Half Shell.
yeah, exactly.
But
power.
The painting is
The painting itself is the birth of Venus. Okay.
Yep.
I knew my madness wasn't wrong.
And
say
she's only covering one tit, Adam.
Hey, okay, you know what? Well, one tit too much.
Exactly. One tit too many.
I rest my case.
I want to see
dismantling. Thank you for dismantling your argument, gentlemen.
No, we're not. How? We just said one tit is one tit too many.
We are dismantling. We're dismantling the arm covering the boobs. Oh, I'm sorry. Angela, I'm sorry. But, we have to have some levity in this conversation.
There's a what is it? I forget the name of the painting of the
I'm just saying, just because I called it as it was, and you guys said I was being a dirty horn dog.
Whoa!
Because
we don't call you a dirty horn dog.
I was turning around and pointing out the tear is a dirty horn dog.
I'm not a dirty horn dog. I just appreciate breasts.
We got two dirty horn dogs. Hold on,
I have a healthy appreciation of tits. I like them. They're beautiful.
I'm gonna do my karaoke version of Elvis. You ain't nothing but a horn dog. Boom, 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 every time.
It's not my fault Angel can't see the beauty of the tit. I mean, tits make a shitty movie great.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Breasts can be distracting in a movie.
No, it can make a
all
shitty
of
movie
sudden,
great.
Every man in the movie theater or room where you're watching the movie, if you're not at the theater, is suddenly like all gung-ho about the boobs, and like it doesn't matter if the movie has been absolute ass this entire time or not.
Name me one movie that tits haven't improved.
I mean, let's be real.
Vampire's Kiss.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. All right, fine. I know what you're talking about. And that movie's great. You just can't appreciate that one.
There's a large population of people who, when they see a bare breast, they're calm. I mean, it hinders back to the primeval notion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting nurturing. That's where I'm getting nutrients. So I mean, yeah, you see a boob.
See, I was really
like
expecting
a but like a booba.
I was really expecting you to bring up the looking at tits can extend a man's life.
Well, okay, if you want to add to the science, yes, looking at tits increases the livelihood. I don't see anything but a benefit from looking at boobs.
Look, Andrew, to put it to you like this. On your chest, you can rule the world. Show man your tits, you'll do whatever you want.
Now I just really want to meet someone who tried the ma'am, I'm not a pervert. I'm just trying to live longer.
Look,
Ma'am, I've achieved immortality, but I had to see your tits to continue life.
You know what? I can tell you, they
I was-
are probably, you can find them. They look like they are sun coated tanned skin in speedos, and they're roaming around Florida beaches. And they're
See,
saying,
what
you
I
know
was picturing is just a really red imprint on one side of their face. You can see all 5 fingers.
Totally worth it.
I
Ma'am,
personally
I'm
see
a fellow movie
Tyr
inspector.
walking up to a woman going, I want you to rule my universe, but first you have to open your shirt.
Yeah, you'll never see that. I'm rebellious by virtue of the blood. Like,
You literally just told me that if I showed men
Yeah,
my
other men.
breasts, if I showed men my
I'm
breasts, I would rule the world.
And I'm rebellious by virtue of the. I rebel to rebel. Like, I'm stubborn. Even if I know it's good for me, if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it.
And Angela, can you really blame guys? We're just trying to
I
see
didn't
what
say
your
I
heart
blamed.
looks like.
I didn't say I blamed. Okay, I didn't.
It's not our fault your tits are on top of your heart. We're just
Exactly.
trying to see your heart.
The window.
No. I do need to defend myself on this because
Okay.
Tyr's making me sound like a prude too, which I'm not. I did not say there was anything wrong with men being obsessed with breasts. What I said was it was not okay for him to turn around and call me on it like I'm not correct.
And look, I'm gonna tell you to you like this. I like boobs. I like big boobs. I like small boobs. I like a flat chest. I like a busty chick. I like boobs. Now, in my life for boobs, now, when I see them in a movie, especially a shitty movie, it turns that movie good. Now, there are some movies that breasts can't save. Time to kill.
There is not a movie that is actually actively bad that has been made suddenly good by the fact that there were breasts.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen a lot of shitty movies, and a lot of shitty movies instantly got good when the lead actor, especially if she's attractive, showed tits. I fucking couldn't stand Swordfish, but it started to get good when you saw Halle Berry's nipplies.
Wow.
Oh, stop fucking.
You just became like a fucking 5-year-old with that sentence.
Uh-huh.
But it made it even better. Swordfish was terrible. Fucking terrible. But instantly became even better when we see Halle Berry titties. Now,
that wasn't the way you said it the first time, and you
said
fucking
nipplies.
know the one.
I said nipplies.
Yes, and that's
nipplies.
what made it sound like you became a fucking 5-year-old.
Not cars.
If he stands with his conviction,
Mr. Yes,
sex sells.
You sex sells.
Did sell more.
My point. That is what he means.
Hello, Mr. Yes.
You.
Look, I mean, but it's also, you know, I agree with Tyr to an extent, but it's one of those things where it's like back in the 80s, you'd see just like gratuitous boobs, but it's always just like those, you know.
All right, okay, Roger Corman, right? The schlop. Roger Corman.
I was gonna say, like, the guy who played
No.
Yeah, we don't need Ron Perlman. Never mind. I'm sorry.
No, goddamn it. I'm talking
not
about Roger.
the Vanilla Gorilla.
That's not a boob. Well,
that's not what I'm saying, you ass. Roger Corman showed his movies always had tits. The three B's. Uh, big boobs, babes, big boobs, and like a bunch of fucking beer. Or what did I
There's a
forget?
lot more than 3 Bs, but go ahead.
I think you would have been better off just going with a chorus line and saying tits and ass.
Well, that's not my point. Is like what he said, like back in the 80s.
Point.
I don't care about an ass. Like ass doesn't attract me. Tits do.
Yeah, because that's not what you're attracted to. But if you have both, you appeal to both types of men.
That's true.
Wait, what?
Hence, tits and ass.
TNX.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry, I forgot. We're on the Minions.
what? This isn't. I'm pretty sure the means to talk about far worse.
As long as you don't start dropping slurs, we're good.
I mean, I didn't call them bonus hole havers.
Oh God.
Oh
That's
shit!
illegal.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're on the Minions. Ooh.
Here, I've had a
Wow.
bad week. Can we not bring up my trigger words right now?
Fine. I didn't say anything about the other words that I can't bring up. But yeah. God damn it, Cat! Can you get off of this? I'm trying to string something.
But yeah,
and she's messing with the string. But again, tits are
awesome. The fucking tornado sirens are going.
What?
That's what that is. Okay. If there's a tornado, maybe you should be in your bathroom, or if you have a basement.
You get tornadoes in fucking Chicago?
Yeah, dude.
It's
God,
part
it
of
sucks to
Tornado
be-
Alley.
Man, it fucking just sucks to be in Chicago.
Hold
God
up.
damn.
Let me.
You can challenge somebody to Mortal Kombat there, and you got to deal with fucking tornadoes?
That's correct, sir.
That's when someone does a fatality.
Yeah. They summon the tornado.
Yeah.
I mean, usually it's nothing. It's nothing drastic. You know, like it's heavy winds. The last time we did have like a touchdown close by, but I don't know. Last time in Elgin, I don't think it's.
And you got to deal with fucking polar vortexes. God damn it, Cat, get off. You got to deal with polar vortexes. You got to deal with fucking Mortal Kombat fatalities. Jesus fucking Christ. It sucks to be in Michigan.
Yeah.
You got to deal with mobsters too.
Oh yeah, well that they just come over after your house is demolished and they say, "Hey, you still got to pay for your rent," and you're like, "Shit."
Hey! Just because your house burned, was destroyed, don't mean you don't owe me rent money. You don't owe me protection money.
It's like, where was the protection? Oh, well, we were in the tornado.
We were protecting you from the tornado. How?
I
Shut the fuck up and pay.
I will admit this is the first time I've heard the sirens in Elgin, so it should be interesting. Last time I heard the tornado sirens, I was in like a town, a couple towns over, and it really did like. There was enough destruction that was like, oh shit, trees were fucking in the streets and all that.
At worst, I get hurricanes and blizzards and the occasional earthquake. I can't deal with fucking tornadoes.
What, you don't want to go to the Wizard of Oz, sir? You don't want to hang out?
No, if I get isekai, I want to get isekai via Truck-kun.
I'm on. So come on, yellow brick road.
So you want to actually die?
Bye-bye.
No, I just want to get isekai via Truck-kun.
I
right,
rest
so-
my case.
All right, so all right, put it like this: the Wizard of Oz getting swept up by the tornado meant it all was a fucking dream. However, if I get sent there by Truck-kun,
You're dead.
I'm dead here. I'm reborn in another world. I'm isekai. Only way to go.
Easy guy.
Yeah, isekai.
People. Yeah.
Isekai, not easy guide.
No, dude, he's an easy guy.
I kind of feel like it's kind of a mutual thing in Tier's case.
Well,
No,
okay,
it's not.
look, the sirens are dying out. We are getting heavy winds, but it's Chicago area, so
And are you really able to say that someone's an easy guy when they've never had the opportunity?
no.
Oh, wow. I didn't even say anything bad here, just that I
That
just
was
implied
Sanguine
that
from
if
left
a girl
field.
had breasts, she'd have you wrapped around your finger.
Nah, I've been
Whoa.
fucked over by too many women in my lifetime to be that swayed. So, yeah,
That was
yeah,
like worse. Wow.
yeah. I've been fucked over by too many women.
Yeah.
So I'm not as easily swayed or cowed by. That's why I'm rebellious. You can try to use me. Yeah, no.
No,
No.
I'd rather no.
I'm just saying. I've yeah. I had a crazy bitch tell me with her straight face how she lost my baby and was lying.
That is fucked.
Yeah. And swore me up and down. And when I asked for proof, because in my family we mourn everything. So my family could mourn, she couldn't give me anything. And yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. Tears been broken before.
I do not know what it is about the guys that I know, but they like make horrible choices in women.
Well, I know what my problem is.
And then are broken for the good women.
I know my problems. I do not deny that in all my years that I've been alive, I realized what my issue is. I'm sexually attracted to crazy.
Crazy
A lot of guys
curve
are.
will
I
be
don't
the death
get
of
it.
you.
Huh?
The crazy hot curve will be the death of you.
It probably will be.
My okay. Favorite movie theater snack. Mr. Yes wants to know what our favorite movie theater snacks are.
Popcorn.
Okay.
Well, nachos. Popcorn and nachos.
Best movie theater snack is actually a combination. Popcorn and Buncher Crunch. You take the Buncher Crunch and dump it into the popcorn, and it is amazing.
Don't particularly like candy.
So if we're talking a standard movie theater, Bunch of Crunch is normally the go-to snack for me. If we're talking a good movie theater that has more options, then movie theater mozzarella sticks near me tend to be really good.
Ooh, they sound good.
Now,
and then pretzels are also fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say the cinnamon ones are the best.
Hold on.
But,
so isn't that the kind of like movie theater where it's like you can order meals from your seat?
Ideally, it's the kind that I can order a beer.
I hate
I haven't been to the theater in years.
Well, I mean, before COVID.
driving
Days
passion.
before COVID.
What you say, Angel?
I hate that with a driving passion.
What?
Turning around and having the people order food from their seats, so that you got people coming in, walking around the theater while you're trying to watch a movie. I hate that.
For a moment there, I thought you were saying that you hated being able to order a beer, and I'm going, why the fuck would you hate ordering a beer in a theater? That's
Oh no,
Okay,
I would love
Angela,
to be
hold
able
on.
to have a beer at the theater.
Angela,
Oh no!
I would say the argument against it is if the ticket is going to be extra and it's a different theater where it's only people who have that option, yeah, I don't have a problem because I wouldn't have a problem watching a movie and seeing maitre d's coming in and serving not full course meals, but some food, pretzels, nachos, beer. Yeah,
Don't fuck up my movie.
But
back
again,
when I was younger,
again,
we used to sneak food in all the time.
Theater, and they're paying for it, so it's the experience they want. You can go and watch. Is that thunder?
See, I was picturing the old dinner theaters when you were saying that, Adam.
Bro, is that a thunder? Dude, I hope it thunders.
You're about to have you had a tornado warning. It's probably thunder.
Thunder!
And lightning.
If you see me on a sunset, something is green. Wait, that's the wrong song. We need
thunder and lightning.
Going on. Yeah, let's fucking roll. Let's go, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Thunder! Where's Terry? We need Terry.
Yeah, no, for me the worst development in movie theaters was turning around and having them deliver your food to you in the theater.
See, what I would like is if it is going to be a theater that you can get meals or food delivered to you in the theater, preferably make it meals. Make it an old school dinner theater where... Oh, you've never seen old school dinner theaters?
No, I have, and I said okay.
Oh, okay. I heard, what the... And it sounded like you were confused by the idea.
No, I was saying okay.
Yeah, if it was an old school dinner theater where it isn't just you have your chair, but you have a nice chair and then you have a table because you can fucking eat there. And have it so that it isn't as crowded because you have room for people to come in, get their tables, and for the servers to come in with the food. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fantastic. If we're talking normal theater, where people are having their food delivered, no, that's a pain in the ass. They don't have enough of a walkway for anyone to get in. So you have some poor schmuck from the concession stand having to do the, excuse me, pardon me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, sorry. You so-and-so, here's your food. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Fuck that. No. It needs
that
to
sounds
be
like a goddamn song. Excuse
Well,
me,
hold on.
pardon me, sorry. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry.
The places that were offering, this area of, you can get your food. The seating is designed as such that it's not something like that. It's not.
It's not like the row seating. It is still in rows, but there's it's two seats together with space in between, two seats together with space in between. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
like I said, it's a whole separate experience. I mean, it's why would you go and pay for a ticket to go to IMAX and be like, oh my goodness, now I gotta sit here and look at this whole giant widescreen? It's like, no, you're paying for the experience that you're going.
That's kind of what I'm saying, Adam. But it should be more of an experience.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's why I'm saying that it should be full old school dinner theater
that'd be awesome.
experience. Because that, fuck yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, I could see that. That would be actually kind of nice. But
And that's kind of what we do, like when we're sitting here at and we're like, okay, so we're watching Fifth Element, and what are we eating alongside it? Some chicken.
Yep.
That's kind of in line with what we're doing. I mean,
Yeah, I want it to be
I don't know what we're doing the Last Starfighter, but
a proper dinner theater experience, not just you're in a movie theater and they can have food brought to you. And yeah, the ones that do that tend to have a little bit more space, but it doesn't tend to be all that much. And those also tend to be the theaters that have the chairs that kind of recline nicely.
yes.
So that little bit of extra space gets eaten up by everyone getting nice and comfy.
Mhm.
dude, even with that, look, it's actually a better opportunity if you're in a date.
Yep.
You're not only watching a movie. Watching a movie on a date, yeah, that's a bad move because you're not able to talk to somebody. But if you're eating a meal while you're watching a movie, that gives you both benefits of holy shit, what the fuck are we eating? This chicken tastes disgusting. And then also you can say, oh, but this movie is fucking awesome.
We've established that I'm probably not going to ever go to a movie theater with you ever.
Oh, with me?
Adam, we've already established that because when I'm paying money to go to the movies,
Oh, well, that's the difference, Angela. I would always pay because that way you can't complain. Haha, well, I already bought your ticket. I'll buy the popcorn too. Happy birthday!
Nicely played. Nicely played.
yeah.
Yeah, with the fucking tornado sirens and the rain actually just kicked up. Let's go.
But yeah,
Mm,
I would want the full dinner theater experience, not just food in a theater.
yeah.
And
There's a reason that I love the movie theater that I go to. They haven't changed the seats. They haven't they did put in a little bar, which I'm cool with. But you have to go to the bar and order your drink. You can turn around. It's one of the only theaters where you can organize and have your food ordered when you get there, but still be able to pick it up at the concession stand so nobody's coming in to your movie and bugging you while you're trying to watch what's on the screen.
Again, back in my day, we used to bring food in all the damn time.
I like the idea. Well, yeah, I'm also not above sneaking food into the theater, but that's when I'm super broke.
Hey, have any of you seen that image of the dude mixing the popcorn with the butter, and he's doing all the flips and stuff?
I think so.
Shit. I wish it would have been made more sense if I had it on cue. But no, there's this dude who he's filling a popcorn bucket, and then he fills it halfway, and then he adds some butter, and then he fills it some more, and he's all the while he's doing all these flips and stuff. And it's like I can see somebody doing that with what you were saying, Angela. We're adding the candy to it, you know. And it being like a Turkish ice cream dude, like just he's fucking doing a performance dance before you watch the movie, like here's your popcorn, and you go enjoy the flick.
No.
Yeah.
Just give me the old new movie tone newsreel man reels.
Yeah, and then they get upset because they're not getting Oh shit!
You
No,
okay?
they're not Indian quiz. They're Turkish. Uh, a very
Oh no, he was saying the Indian beverage shakers because there's a series of videos going around where it's Indians making a lassi, I think it is.
Oh god, are they using
So
their feet?
say again.
Are they using their feet?
No, but you can see bare feet in the footage, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's a dude who gets a couple of the shaker cups, like you would for a drink, a alcoholic drink, and he whacks them together so that they stick nice and tight. And he's shaking them, tapping them, flipping them, catching them, tapping them, shaking. And it's this whole performance of throwing it up, catching it, spinning it around, smacking it down on the table.
what the fuck?
Yeah, they throw the shaker cups at the ceiling like it owes them money so that it bangs off that, and they catch it again and they'll grab it and continue shaking until it's completely mixed together, and then they'll pour it.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Tons of
Okay.
vents in the ceiling. Yikes.
Oh, yeah. They do it with some energy.
They do it with gusto.
Yep.
No, it's called a passion. Okay, they're passionate about it, and that's what causes that force. Look, Muhammad did not move the mountains. Muhammad made some mountains.
For the king.
Okay.
Wrong religion, but okay.
Wait, the Germans? Shut up! He's on a roll. Come on.
For the K. Okay.
What Germans? Huh?
No, not parking.
I said for the K.
Well, we're talking about ceilings and floors.
I hate all of you.
Quiz, dude. I need a fucking slap hand, dude. I gotta fucking. You gotta be up too. Fucking, you can hear I can hear the wind. You know what? I don't consider it a issue until the lights start going out. When the electricity starts getting brown out, that's when it's like, oh, okay, yeah, the storm's bad. But until then, it's one of those. It sounds wonderful. I like the sound of the storm.
Yeah. It's almost
Okay.
soothing. It's weird.
Again, I like summer rain. Fucking can't stand winter rain.
Please, if you're not home yet, please be careful.
Ooh.
Huh?
Be careful, Quiz.
I said if Quiz isn't home yet, please be careful.
And I said, be careful, Quiz.
No, I think he's.
No, I thought Adam
Yeah.
said who.
No, he's right next door. He's home. He's fucking.
I didn't know for sure. That's all. I know Quiz has a weird work.
He has no. Well, he was. Yeah, he's feeling ill. So.
Oh, that's right. You said that at the beginning of the stream.
I did.
Never mind. I got lost.
And I don't like to bother people, when they're sick.
No, I get it.
Bother me. I'd be in there picking with him. Hey, you're sick? Oh,
No.
Like I said, I just forgot that you had said that he was homesick.
You put sick people in the healing pod and just let them rest and recover. That's my viewpoint on it.
Oh.
Yeah, sinus infection.
Ew. Oh, poor Quiz.
I'll be back. I'm getting me something to drink, and the cat is eyeing me suspiciously, so I'm assuming she wants something too.
Ew.
I have to say I am not that person. If I'm sick, I tend to be more affectionate.
Ugh.
Wait,
I'm
only
sick,
when
I
you're
don't wanna
sick?
bother.
No. I am an affectionate person.
Said the woman that was just starting to attack us because she was pissed at us.
That is true.
What did he say?
I don't know. Why? Yeah. Why you sound like you're in a different chamber?
He went to the kitchen to go get something, and then he's pretty sure he has to also feed his cat.
Oh, dude, I want a
But
cat.
I didn't understand what he said. I am a generally affectionate person. No, what the hell did he say?
I don't know. Something about scallops.
But I tend to get even more so when I am ill. Because I feel bad and I don't like to feel bad. And
Yes, I understand. You feel bad, but you don't really feel bad. Zenga said that. That's why I said.
I kind of got that. I'm like going, oh, he's doing his Russian impression.
Yeah. Oh shit! Jake is scared about the thunder. Is there thunder?
If I'm not, oh, poor
You did
Jay.
say there was thunder a little bit ago, and then you laughed.
Oh yeah.
He's scared of the
Oh,
thunder?
well.
There's thunder? Yeah, you mentioned. Oh.
Yeah, the thunder that you talked about and said
Okay,
you really
first off-
hope it is
okay.
thunder.
First off, you got to remember, it's Chicagoland weather. All right, so we got super severe thunderstorm, and all of a sudden it's done, and it's like we're done. It's the same thing. I was talking to some coworkers earlier, and it's like I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a snowstorm at some point after this. You know, it's all building up to be it's a spooky, scary storm, tornado sirens, and all of a sudden, you know, it's a little bit of spring, and then all of a sudden the fucking snow comes in. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's Chicago weather. I mean, I don't write the rules. I'm just, relaying what is going on.
Okay, but yeah, I'm very much the type of person, if I'm not so sick that being sick has me like passed out somewhere.
Son of a fuck.
I'm what?
Quiz said it's supposed to snow on Sunday.
I like snow. I miss snow.
Whoa, what was that? Sanguine's trying to speak out of the void.
Nope, that's not me.
No, that's
Tyr.
Tyr.
When I move
Tyr.
away, you can still fucking hear me.
Hold on.
I said, hold on. I said, said the woman who doesn't have to deal with that shit.
Oh.
I like snow. Yeah, because you don't got to deal with it. It looks pretty when you ain't got to deal with it.
I fucking
When?
love snow. Shut your whore mouth, Tyr.
You shut your whore mouth. Snow is evil. It's the devil.
Snow is amazing.
Snow is Satan's dangerous.
Snow
Listen,
is
the
beautiful.
giant dwarf enjoys tundras of snow. So
So he's a fucking mountain dwarf. Of course he enjoys the fucking snow and the cold air. There's no oxygen up there. He fucking at the top of the mountain.
fucking
The
leaps
son of a
around like
bitch.
the Hulk. Fucking bounds around.
Goddamn
It's
mountain
too
dwarfs.
warm. I miss when it was in the negatives.
You know when he could go outside and see his breath and it's like, a brisk -1 billion. This is nice. Why are you all over there
Lucky,
dying?
sir, Mr. Yes. It's been in the 50s and raining since Tuesday.
Mr. Yes, where are you if you don't mind me asking? Like I need to come there because if it's that temperature, that's heaven. Well, not quite heaven, but near heaven. Pennsylvania, really?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Here's a weird news bit I saw on Twitter or X, whatever. In Pennsylvania, there's a guy going around leaving empty boxes and talking to the Ring camera, and he has a mask, and he's calling himself the Devil Box.
The box devil, and that's how motherfucker gets shot.
What the fuck is that? Is that real?
Look, I'm going to say this to you, Adam. That's how motherfuckers get shot and killed. He keeps going, and if I'm not mistaken, people own guns in Pennsylvania,
Yeah, they do.
and he's going to do that, and he's going to get opened up.
He needs to be put on the roster for weird shit that goes on that gets forgotten. Like the TV guy. Do you remember the guy who had a CRT TV on his head and who would place CRTs on people's fucking doorsteps? And then there was the random clowns in, I think it was like 2016. That would
again, motherfuckers get shot. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. We need these guys in a fucking fighting game.
We don't need these guys.
And you know what? You know what would be funny is Terry would say, "Oh, I don't want to fight that game because it's not an actual fighting game, and we can't play it." It's like, you know what, Terry?
Yeah.
Damn it! It has TV head.
What?
Wait, hold on. Terry has
kinda
banned me from playing Blaze Blue because he could never fucking win when I play that game. In order for him to get a win, I have to switch to one of my alts that I'm trying to learn. But if I main, he could never beat my main.
Who's your main?
Maya.
Oh, my. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's three. It's my Coco and 9.
I dance with Spears. I will fucking dance.
The three of these are the cheapy characters.
No. Not. It's the chick with the spear. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, no, she's the intro. No, she's the intro cheapy character. But no, Coco, Noe, fucking Mai, and 9 are the cheapy characters because they can fucking just whip out combos and hit heavy hits. We're not here to talk about fighters though, so let's talk about something else.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that's why you said Tari banned you because you can't play certain fighting games. Tari banned me from playing that game. He could never fucking defeat me in that game.
Well, I love Terry, but at the same end, he has a
he hates 3D fighters, so yeah.
He needs to open his palette in fighters.
He needs to go to 3D. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to play some Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
You could probably convince him to if you tell him it'll help him in Yakuza.
Oh, yeah, it's in Yakuza.
Mm-hmm. So if he practices, he might get really good at it and then be able to get more shit in Yakuza.
Does it do anything in there?
You can unlock shit by playing arcade games in some of the Yakuzas.
You guys are speaking a language I don't understand.
Oh!
Video game.
So our Chinese is Greek to you there, Angela. Is it?
Our Japanese.
I wasn't gonna say it because I'm like, it very well could be Chinese.
Yeah, I said.
Maybe they changed location. I don't know.
Android, video game. video game.
Hey, at least we're not talking like fighters is a little bit easier. Somewhat, you can see the main, the ones that prop up the cream of the crop, so to say. A lot of other games, yeah, it kind of gets messy, but that's why I like Talking Fighters.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's go crazy. You know, it's a crazy game. Is Crazy Taxi. Have you played that game?
And I played that game, Angela.
No.
I haven't played it in age.
Same. I haven't played it in age, but I played that game. I love that game.
Yeah, that game's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I play Stardew Valley.
Which one's
You're
your
not
wife?
a real gamer. No.
You would like
Hold on, wait. Was that an
Not
Adam
Rune
Sandler
Factory.
voice? I'm not allowed.
Which one's your wife or which one's your husband?
Me? Shane.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
You get
Wait.
wives and husbands in that game.
Yeah.
Figured I'd ask.
Shane, you've got to put in a little extra work, but he's a super sweet, and I love him.
So, do you like that kind of matchmaking aspect of it?
It's really super secondary. I like having my fake husband on my ranch back home and having our babies and everything. But really, there's just so much you can do in that game. It's awesome. I've gotten really good. Okay. I can't say I've gotten really good at fishing because with my gimp hands, there are certain fish that I still can't catch. But I'm fairly
Wait, with your
decent
what
at
hands?
gimp hands.
Cripple.
But why? Did they like start you out with gimp hands?
No.
I have gimp hands.
She has crippled hands, Adam.
There's something wrong with our hands, Adam.
IRL, I have gimp hands.
The game started you out with gimp hands?
The
No.
character doesn't have
Me,
gimp hands. She
Angela has gimp hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Why I keep telling you that the reason that I'm not set up to play fighting games is because I need to find a controller that I can use with my gimp hands in order to be able to play that type of game.
Oh.
Probably a fight stick would be your best bet.
No, yeah. Quiz is getting a cheat box tomorrow. Or today. Later today. And that's what Terry uses. And it's a cheat box for a reason. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that would work with my other games that I need a controller for either, because I have a game that I got before I realized that you absolutely had to have a controller to play it. Called Unravel.
The good thing about fight sticks is fight sticks, they are just large controllers, so they
It's like
typically can
a
be used.
yeah, a box with like a keyboard buttons.
Yeah, for fighting games, that would probably be best for me. The one that's the one like Terry has, right?
No, the one that Terry has is he'll hit a button and it automatically goes into a combo mode. This is not entirely true. This is just what I've been hearing from my sources. That may or may not be true. So it's just speculation at this moment. But Terry hitting a button and all of a sudden the combo goes by. I think it happens.
He said that he has to. He talks about like half circles and quarter circles and something like.
Oh,
he
right.
does have a combination of things that he needs to do. It's just easier to do on the hitbox.
Yeah, with the keyboard, because you're just, like typing a word. And there is instances where when you're using a joystick, it doesn't register right away. So there's points where you can sit there and try and do a quarter circle or 3/4 circle, and it just sees it as a jump, and the move goes astray. So it's with a cheat box, I think it's a little bit easier. I don't know. I don't use those. I use a PS4 controller and my old reliable 8-bit joystick.
I use my good old fashioned Xbox controller.
Ah, see, Xbox controller is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for fight games with me, the hitbox would probably be a good idea. But for games like Unravel or I have The Witcher, but it turns out that it has so many buttons on keyboard and mouse that by the time I play for like 10 minutes, my hands are like shriveled up claws.
And there are
nice.
There are some fight sticks that do
Hey,
come
Quiz,
with.
you know who that is?
Night on Bald Mountain.
Nope.
There are some fight sticks that come with two joysticks, so those would be best for a straight controller port.
I want to see if Quiz knows who that is.
I hate to say this, Tier. I don't care who it is. It's Night on Bald Mountain, which is the best part of Fantasia. No,
it's not Chernobog from that part. No, I was at the picture Quiz. I thought you were a Magic the Gathering fan, Quiz.
Oh no, he hates card flopping.
Yeah, dude, he's not a card flopper.
Oh, go to hell.
You would be more likely to get an answer from me, but I'm not familiar with that.
We don't accept no card floppers in here, sir. Get out of here.
Okay, I'll go. Bye.
We don't accept people who
it is the greatest planeswalker to ever die epically. It is Nico Bolas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nico Bolas, the best. They had to literally strip him of all his power and banish him to his own dimension, and they had to wait there for him to die. To keep him in prison, they kept him in prison for like 10,000 years to wait for his ass to die.
I mean, he looks cool.
He damn near took over the multiverse in the setting.
That one's
yeah. Furthest thing from a card flopper. would that be like a dice dumper?
I was a card flopper, then I was a dice dumper, and now I'm nobody because I stopped playing all that shit.
Hey,
I don't know. I mean, it's weird because it's like I see the kick in the shins kind of, but at the same time, it's like, but you are really kind of flopping some cards. It's like, it's, you know.
I'm feeling judged.
What?
Don't worry, we judge you all the time.
Well, I know you do too.
I don't lie about it. Would you want me to lie to you?
No.
Good, because I can't. I'm your friend.
I was gonna say you could, but
I
it
can't. I'm
would
your friend.
definitely put a damper on our friendship.
You listen to me.
Angela, would you want me to lie to you?
No.
Good.
That's
But I
why I
won't.
said it would put a damper on our friendship.
Exactly. Like, I plan to keep it 100 with you. 150 maybe. Let me see. Edit. Do.
But yeah, I'm not sure what the furthest away from a card flopper would be.
Dingle hopper.
Probably an actual LARPer.
Fucking
I used to
shoots and ladders guy.
I used to LARP too.
I've never LARPed, but that's because I've never had a. Well, do you consider performing at the Renaissance Fair to be LARPing?
Yes.
Okay,
Hey,
then I guess.
Hold on. I go
Depends
to
on the performance.
Hold on. I go to the Renaissance Fair, and I've been slowly building up my costume. And thanks to Quiz, I got armor, so I can't wait to go there. And he also brought up, as a Warhammer player, I do dump dice, but I like more the modeling aspect. But playing the game is always fun. And that's the thing. It's like card flopper. You're flopping cards. Dice dumper. Yeah, you're dumping some dice. You know, is it a negative turn? I don't know if you think it's negative, but are you doing it? Yeah.
The thing is that I'm not sure if Dice Dumper is as far as you get from Card Flopper, though.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, he said he's as far away from a Card Flopper, so I'm trying to think what would be the term for the game that would be the furthest away from flopping cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which first requires figuring out what game would be the furthest from flopping cards.
Well, Warhammer has that distinction where it's two parts because it's not only you playing the physical game, but it's also crafting the armies.
But not only are you playing the card game, but you're crafting your deck.
That's what I said. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
crafting your deck in terms of card flopping, you're not really flopping your cards into a deck, right? Like Quiz has to go there. You have to go there and paint all the little individual models. The card floppers, quote unquote, they just go and pick up a deck of cards.
And then they have to make their own deck by coming up with what cards they want in their deck.
I mean, it's a all right. So it's a lot of strategy to go and make flopping cards. It's just not flopping cards.
Yep.
Because you in the game you have to come up with pre-made strategies.
Hold on.
Hold on.
No. Where are you coming from? Are you coming from Magic the Gathering, or are you coming from like Yu-Gi-Oh? Or
It's all the same. It is literally all the same.
Is it?
Because I have to come up with a base strategy for the deck. However, I need to be able to adapt on the fly. Say someone plays a mill deck in any game where it's just about milling cards. Like he has his whole thing is make me lose
Nah, I'd
cards.
play a sack deck black.
All right, but I'm just saying. So now, if my deck is about turning your monsters against you, it can't. I have to now switch my focus to doing as much damage quickly and as possibly because you're a miller. Like your whole once I'm out of say I have a 40 card deck. Once I'm out of those 40 cards, I'm fucked. However, so I gotta beat you within the time limit to keep you from milling my deck. It is you gotta adapt on the fly. It doesn't matter if it's Magic. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. It doesn't matter if it's Pokemon or any of the other myriad of card games. I can come in with a strategy. However, I gotta be able to adapt to your strategy
Just
and overcome it.
point of information, Adam. Do you know what milling your deck is?
No.
Basically, the
Throw away
point,
cards.
If your cards, if
Okay,
your
hold
deck
on.
runs out,
Give me 1 second because I gotta go take a step away for a second. I'll be right back.
okay.
And it's 1:30. We gotta be wrapping it because I gotta go.
Oh yeah. Once he comes back, we'll go around the horn for parting words.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like it's a lot of strategy. It's just not throwing down cards and hoping for the best.
Yeah, I used to run a black sack deck.
I used to run the Cranko Goblin deck. I will overwhelm you.
Oh, my sack deck was vicious.
My
I don't
burn
know
deck in
how
Yu-Gi-Oh
to-
was a bitch.
I don't know how to call the like specific types of decks. My decks were usually based on either a specific type of creature or they were color based. So like I had a sliver deck.
Oh god, I fucking hate the slithers.
And
I had a
then
soldier
I
deck.
had a blue-green deck and a red-black deck.
I had
and
a
a
pure
white
white
green
soldier. All right, these are
I
four
had an
decks I
Angel
used.
deck.
I had a soldier deck that revolved around Audric because Audric could Master Audric could boost all soldiers. So I had cores. I had anything with soldier in it. It could work. I had my Goblin deck, my red Goblin deck, and I had enough cards where I could bypass summoning sickness, so I could just attack immediately. I had my artifact deck. I had my mill deck. I had my shits and giggles. Like, so the shits and giggles deck was designed for shits and giggles. It had no deck theory behind it. It would just, I want to play, but I don't want to play anything seriously. Shits and giggles. And then I had my commander deck. And my commander deck was, I had three of them. I had the Tree Folk Centaur one. I had the strictly Tree Folk one. And I had the zombies. I fucking love my zombies. I love my zombies and my goblins.
So I think the major thing...
shit!
Scared the shit out of Adam. He would have to go and take a piss, and I snuck into the room. The major thing is that no one said that there isn't strategy involved with Magic the Gathering. I just say that I'm more invested with Warhammer, considering that I have to put the models together and paint them.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's still a the only difference between cards and model is essentially it's like I can get a deck of I can take like $30 and buy a actual fucking deck, cannibalize the deck for all the shit I need, you know. Whereas you do the same thing with the models, you can cannibalize what you need and what you don't.
Well, I would say that Warhammer in that regard is probably a little bit better because there's no when you buy a model kit for Warhammer, you're not using that full kit.
Makes sense.
If you get what I mean. You buy a deck, you may get like one or two cards that you want, but then you're just going to kind of shelve all the rest, or like.
Well, not even then. You either shelve or trade them, or keep them. Like that, you can like. All right, so when like for a while when I got like commander decks, I never used any of the card. I knew they had the cards I needed in that deck or I wanted, and whatever else either got traded away or put. I still got my old cards, as a matter of fact, somewhere around this house. Traded away or put in and notebooks and shit, and yeah.
I had at one point like close to $5,000 in Magic cards, not because I bought them, but because, and these were like first gen Magic cards. My ex had a friend that when he joined the army, that collected like an entire like a collector's box, like a huge one, the ones you go through at the store. He had like 3 of those that he gave me.
Damn, nice.
Shit, I still got cards from the last time I went to about 4 or 5 other cons ago.
I wasn't in the middle of telling a story.
Oh, my bad.
I had close to $5,000 worth of cards, and till my ex sold them behind my back.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. I think I might be on trial for murder if I had an ex that tried to get rid of my Warhammer collection.
Yeah, I could see that. You put a lot into your Warhammer collection.
Yeah, when we were talking the types of decks that we ran, like I said, my favorite deck was my Black Sack deck, which the entire point of that deck was pretty much any creature that made it out onto the field had 1 turn to live. And that's not just my opponent's creatures. No, I killed my own creatures left and right purposefully, because the Sack deck was built around the 3 Mortivores that I had in my deck. So it was tiny, annoying creatures that would die a turn after being summoned. All your creatures would die a turn after being summoned. And then a Mortivore would come out, and you would try to kill it, regen. Try to kill it, regen. Try to kill it, regen.
Wow.
Fuck you. This thing isn't dying.
Shit,
But yeah.
I would love to play you with my Tranko with overwhelming numbers and bypassing fucking summoning sickness. All right, you made 1 turn. All I fucking need.
Yep.
Yeah. Not only did he sell my cards, he sold them for $200.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He did. He sold my Magic cards. He sold my complete collection of the extended Lord of the Rings DVDs.
There's a meme that I love. It's my greatest fear is that when I die, my wife will sell off my Warhammer collection for what I told her I paid for it.
Oh.
No.
So I do have to ask, Angela, in what national park is this man buried?
No. I don't want to hear about
it. He is not buried.
No. Hold on.
Hold on. Did I miss something?
Angela's talking about one of her exes.
Her ex,
my ex-husband.
Getting rid of her Magic cards. I really did miss something, and it was recent, and I'm fucking tired.
Sanguine. We don't talk about that because technically we're accessories.
Accessories after the fact, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to know where she buried the body. I don't even want to know that she buried a body. I don't know shit,
dude. All I gotta say, I saw this one horror story of this guy. He went to a local tournament for a 30K game, and the dude at the table was such like a sore loser that one of the things that he did is he picked up one of the guy's
falchions, which is the
Mhm.
Space Marine super heavy tank, and just kind of like picked it up, brought it over onto the other side of the table. Mind you, it's not his model. And he just dropped it off the table straight to the
Mhm.
floor.
Oh, I'd have killed him. He'd died.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'm just saying, like, that sort of thing happened in Britain. If that thing
Okay.
happened in America, they'd never find his body.
That
They-
was the Cheeto Dust
I do have a
and
license to
potent
drop that
smell,
thing.
right? Story,
Okay.
right?
Adam,
Oh, I'm sorry.
just a rundown. $5,000 worth of Magic the Gathering cards. He sold them for $200. I have no issues with the fact that I ended up keeping his Charisma Carpenter Playboy.
Oh, good choice.
Ew.
Hey, Charisma Carpenter was hot.
She was.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, what is that?
She played Cordelia in
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
and Angel.
Yeah.
She was Cordelia.
Yep.
I know who she is. She was kind of hot. You're right.
Yeah, she was hot. She was
Cordelia.
I think Tier
Cordelia
is
Chase.
disturbed by the fact that I actually kept a Playboy.
I'm more disturbed by the fact that I don't own that Playboy.
Well, hold on now. Oh, she's a Playboy. Now we got it. Okay, listen.
Yeah, Cordelia
let's
Chase
Scooby-Doo
was the character's name. She was hot. Also, she survived a rather horrific event.
Wait, what happened? She fell off.
She survived a run-in
Impalement.
with a serial rapist murderer.
Holy
She
shit.
survived an impalement too.
I'm saying, what, the actual actress?
Oh no, the
I'm
character
talking
Cordelia.
the actual actress.
I was
Oh,
gonna
shit.
say, he's
The
talking
Playboy?
about the actress, dude.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know
actress
that.
survived a
Well, I mean,
murderer rapist.
Woo!
cop.
yeah,
Wait, what time period is that?
It was
2004.
That's 2004.
That's 2004.
Yeah, she.
I looked up Charisma Carpenter Playboy, guys.
Oh yeah, like I said.
I only say
quality
because
choice.
you show a picture and it's like, oh yeah, it's her Playmate picture from 1954. And it's
No,
like,
it's
ah,
2004.
well, the bombs are going, boys.
But yeah, she survived a serial killer rapist cop.
Cop. Oh god.
California. There was a
course it was
dude
California.
who was
Was it the
encountering
one that
people
was?
on the beach,
Oh, okay, not the same one.
and
We have a couple of those, unfortunately.
he would subdue them and then violate them. After violating them several times, he would kill them and then tie them up somewhere on the beach to be found later.
How the hell did we get to this conversation?
And
She was
Magic
almost
the Gathering.
Oh,
She-
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
See, card flopping. That's how we got to this conversation.
she
That's
ended up
why we don't deal with card floppings
Oh,
in this household.
I gotcha.
being
Thanks.
um
I think I'm far enough away.
I'm listening, Sanguine.
attacked
I'm listening
by the guy while she was with one of her guy friends.
and it's on the menu. So
And-
Thank God.
The way that it worked was the guy subdued her first, then by subduing her was able to subdue the guy because he was using her as
Leverage.
leverage. And then once he had the guy down, he held his gun to the guy, told her to tie up the guy. She started to tie up the guy, but she and the guy knew each other well enough that they were able to kind of silently communicate. So, silently communicating, don't actually tie me firmly, and distract him for even half a second, and I'm going to jump on this guy.
what the fuck?
So she loosely ties him up, moves off to just slightly on the side, just enough so that the guy had to turn. Her friend surges up to his feet, jumps on the guy, gets shot in the process, starts just pummeling him, throws away the weapon, and then both of them get up, run off. I think the guy was able to get the weapon, shoot the friend 1 or 2 more times.
Shit.
Did the
And-
friend live?
Yeah. All
Oh, good.
There's
of them
apparently-
lived.
There's apparently a book all about it called
Yep.
Surviving Evil.
Yep, there's a book, as well as I found out about this when she did a documentary.
Yeah, I Survived Evil, episode 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really just fuck sort
Hey,
of
man.
story.
Have you survived evil?
I mean,
All right.
I didn't encounter a serial
going.
rapist
But
killer.
it is that time, and Tyr needs to crash for work tomorrow, so shall we go around the horn?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
If you're passionate about Sanguine devour him, don't let Sanguine devour you.
You have no choice in the matter if I hunger.
I will say, thanks, Sanguine, for letting me hang out, because I
Always
like
fun.
hanging out on Fridays and talking some goofy shit with you. So thank you for that. I love you all, and God bless.
Copy that. Quiz,
Done.
do you want to give parting words, or Angela, do you want to give parting words? Who goes
I
first?
just want to get well soon.
Oh, yeah, he's
Cool.
sick.
Okay.
Dude, you're
Then
fucking
my
sick, dude.
parting words will be
It's-
get well soon,
science
quiz. Everyone be
Not
safe
contagious.
and have a good weekend.
And I'll leave off with to hold it together when everyone would understand if you fall apart. That is true strength. And with that, have a good night, all. The zoo is closed. This is when you people say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Man.
now I click this button, and it takes a second, so suck it!